Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to another video in my PCOS vlog series, although this doesn't really look much like a vlog. I haven't had a day this week, like a full day, where it's entirely vloggable. Stuff has come up every day where I'm just not able to film. I feel like I've fallen so far behind in my own videos and it's really frustrating. So I just wrapped, entirely finished a music video film clip, which is crazy. It's the first one I've ever done, and I filmed it and I edited it, and yeah, so it was 4 full days of filming, and then I had a month to edit it, and it's finally done, but I'll link it to you guys somewhere when it's up. I'm pretty happy with it. I didn't come up with the concept, the musician did, but it's pretty funny, kind of cool. So I thought, even though I'm not able to vlog, I would do a video just catching you guys up on everything and letting you know what happened since I last spoke about this topic. And in this video as well, I'm just going to cut through some scenes of like a what I ate in a day kind of video. So disclaimer is, because for some reason you have to do a disclaimer that this is not what I eat every day, this is just what I ate yesterday. So here we go. So aside from working on a music video film clip, I've also been working on videos for the Eat, Run, Lift YouTube channel and putting together the 12-week online challenge again. So much of my time has been sucked up, and I'm sorry that this is the video that you're getting this week, but this is the video that you're getting this week. I have other stuff that I've filmed, I just haven't had the time to sit down and edit because I've had more pressing issues. So when I last did a PCOS vlog, I was telling you guys about how I was going to see Dr. Andrew Orr from Shen Therapies in Brisbane. He is a leading fertility specialist. He's very good at what he does, and so I decided to go and see him because that's who my sister went to see. I had to do a lot of questionnaires before I went and saw him. I think there was I don't even know how many, but there was a lot, and they were quite long. A lot of medical history stuff, and then I also had to bring him in all my blood tests, all my test results, scan results, everything like that. So you're probably wondering about the title of the video, and no, it is not clickbait. I do have to have surgery. I'm having a laparoscopic surgery. I was meant to have it in January, but I'm leaving for Hong Kong very soon, in like a week and a little bit, so I don't really have time to have the recovery, so I'm planning to have the surgery when I get back from Hong Kong. The reason that I'm having the surgery is because Dr. Orr believes that I not only have PCOS, but that I also have endometriosis as well. Just due to the sheer level of pain that I get. Oh, by the way, I just overshare when it comes to these videos, so if you're not into that, stop watching. Every time I have a period, I get an incredible amount of pain because I grew up not really having them, maybe like 3 or 4 times a year, if that. And now it's every month, and the amount of pain that I'm in is absolutely excruciating. And you're talking to a girl who fell asleep getting her lips tattooed, cracked a rib, didn't know about it for 6 weeks, and didn't take any pain medication after getting tonsils taken out. So yeah, I feel like I have a pretty high pain threshold, and this just doesn't cut it. So every month I have a whole day where I have to sleep for the entire day, everything's written off, I can't get anything done, and it's just pretty unbearable. So he was saying to me that even with PCOS, that shouldn't be a thing, and it definitely sounds more like an endometriosis type of situation as well, which can happen if you have PCOS. Now, I've obviously had it for quite a while, and undiagnosed for quite a while, because it turns out that my mum also had it, my grandma had it, and my sister has it, but we all kind of found this out at the same sort of time. You may want to Google or look up some articles to do with more details around this, but if you have PCOS for a long period of time and your body is not shedding your lining of your uterus, that can build up, and that can in turn become endometriosis. Endometriosis is not curable, but you can you can do things to live with it and make it less painful, apparently. Kind of hope I don't actually have it, kind of hope that it's just painful, but we'll see. So we also had a look over my diet before I came in, and I had to show him basically what I eat on a regular kind of day. He said it looked fantastic. The only thing that he would change is to increase the amount of protein that I was eating, because it was just falling a little bit short, especially because I was eating fairly low carb at the time. Just to stay on topic with the food, after seeing him, I had to switch to no carb. I was meant to do that for a full month. I could not last for a full month because no carb is very hard. It's harder than low carb, obviously. So I've just transitioned back into low carb, so no refined carbohydrates, no gluten, and mostly no dairy. And that is working for me, especially with the amount that I train. I feel like if you're someone who doesn't exercise, you'd get away with no carb. Like, it's boring and you just eat the same 2 or 3 meals on repeat pretty much, but you could do it. And you would do that for a month just to reset your insulin resistance. So for me, like, of course everybody's different, but what I have to be doing is eating lower carbohydrate and eating about 5 small meals a day. This is to stop my blood sugar from dropping, because when my blood sugar drops, my insulin spikes and then my testosterone spikes as well. Because I still have some symptoms of leaky gut. This, like, leaky gut, if you have it, can take about 18 months to fix it entirely. He was saying that just to aid it a little bit, I should stop eating cold foods, which I haven't done. Like, I don't eat a ton of cold foods, but it's very hard to cut them out completely, especially when it's like 40 degrees Celsius. Cold food does raise the levels of acidity in your stomach, so he was saying to eat food either at room temperature, so between 18 and 22 degrees Celsius, which is far colder than the room temperature here right now, I'll tell you that, or between 38 and 42 degrees Celsius as a cooked meal. According to him, which I already knew anyway, I have adrenal fatigue just from the amount of stuff that I am doing. I've always found that I tiptoe on the line between doing too much and having a decent balance of rest and work. I'm the kind of person who I don't like taking days off, but that's just me. I have a lot to do. I'll also show you guys some of the new supplements that I've been taking. I did go through and do a full rundown on Snapchat of these, so if you want to see more kind of behind the scenes-y sort of stuff, find me on Snapchat. Let me just go grab these. On top of these, I've got 4 here that I am using, but on top of these 4, there were some others that I had to take, but they were like a weed and seed kind of gut protocol that I was on, and that only lasted for a month. So they were kind of microbial things to help get rid of any bacteria through my guts, basically. Okay, so just adding in an omega-3. I've got inositol powder, so if you need to Google myo-inositol and have a read of that, there is so much information online about what this does. Just added this in to help with the insulin resistance as well. And then a glutagenics powder just to help with my gut health as well. So it's got a lot of glutamine and zinc in it. And then there's this tea which he made. I don't know all the stuff that's in it, so I can't really just sit and tell you guys what it is. I'm just opening a fresh bag. But, so there's like a lot of Chinese herbs, roots, things. Basically, I call it stick tea because there's literally sticks in here. Exhibit A. There's also like goji berries and other stuff like that in here too. Nice. So pretty much I just have to boil that down into a tea and drink that every night. And some days, depending on what's in there, like some days it tastes good and some days it tastes really awful. So other than the last supplements that I showed you guys, these are the 4 that have made it into my regular routine. The other ones were just like a short-term thing that I had to do. So there's not tons to catch you guys up on, mostly obviously having that surgery. I'll try and vlog either just after that and tell you guys about it, or during that time, whatever ends up working for me. I'm still trying to do one of these PCOS vlog kind of videos every 4 to 6 weeks just to keep you guys updated on what is going on. And I hope you've all been really well, and I'm just letting you know that I really appreciate the comments that you guys leave me, even when you come over onto my Instagram and you leave me a comment saying that you're thankful that I'm making these kind of videos, because for me it is super personal. I'm sharing a lot of very private information and I am a pretty private person. So I don't know, I feel like I'm putting myself out on a limb, but at the same time I'm happy that you guys are able to come away with something from them. If you're new, hit subscribe. If you're already subscribed, you're awesome. Love you guys, and I'll catch you all in my next video. Bye!